God is working in two ways. Pastor Cho Gun Hui, in Ecclesiastes 7:14, shares how King Solomon conveys God's message. In the day of prosperity be joyful, and in the day of adversity consider God has made the one as well as the other, so that man may not find out anything that will be after him. As you know, to weave fabric, you need both the warp and the weft. This is how beautiful fabric is created. When God weaves our lives together, He uses both the weft and the warp at the same time. There is the weft called prosperity, and there is the warp called adversity. By alternating between prosperity and adversity, God unfolds our lives, weaving a beautiful and abundant dimension into our existence. So, what is the reason that God allows these two, prosperity and adversity, to coexist in our lives? It is never God's intention to hinder us from living happily and comfortably. Rather, for our ultimate blessing, and for a more abundant life of grace, God uses both hardship and prosperity simultaneously. So He fulfills His will within us and matures our character and faith together. I believe that God is weaving the beautiful tapestry of our lives by mixing tears and joy, success and failure, adversity and prosperity, suffering and blessings together. Everyone, beautiful music is the same. The score is made up of various notes. There are eighth notes, 16th notes, half notes, quarter notes, and whole notes. And there are also rests sometimes. No matter which notes we like, in order for it to become music, all these sounds must be mixed together. There are parts that progress at a very fast tempo, while others suddenly move very slowly when you look at them later. There is a pause where suddenly nothing progresses. All of this comes together to create beautiful music. What would happen if our lives were filled only with the joy, prosperity, and success that we desire? Always clear weather creates a desert suggests that significant problems arise. Russian scientists studying human lifespan conducted interesting experiments on animals over a long period. The first group of animals was provided with an ideal living environment, including abundant food, fresh air, and a comfortable setting. There was absolutely no tormenting of the animals. The animals would frolic in the meadow, and when they got tired, they would just roll around. A few months later, a shine began to appear in the animal's fur. The second group was provided with a space where worry and joy coexisted. The animals would play leisurely in the meadow, occasionally facing attacks from predators. To obtain food, effort was necessary, and I could never let my guard down. Russian scientists announced the research results of the two groups in this way. Animals living in a comfortable environment became sick and died much earlier. A little tension and effort ensure health and longevity. People are the same. A life without sweat and adversity is just bland. Because there are no problems, our faith will become lazy. We won't worry much about the future, so we will stop relying on God. Since we are already confident that everything will turn out well, we will no longer look to God. Therefore, God has allowed both prosperity and adversity to coexist so that people cannot foresee their future. Dear friends, on prosperous days, may you always be thankful and joyful, giving glory to God, and on days of adversity, may you look to yourself and the Lord, anticipating future grace with faith to achieve victory.